Rats. In most parts of the world, they're considered pests, unwanted creatures people fear or try to drive away. But in one corner of Rajasthan, India, rats are not just welcomed, they are worshipped. Here stands a temple like no other, KarniMata Temple, where more than 25,000 rats live freely, drinking milk, eating offerings, and being revered as sacred beings. How did this extraordinary tradition begin? Why are rats considered holy here? And what's it like to step inside a temple where thousands of them scurry at your feet? This is the story of the city that celebrates rats. And before we begin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into the world's strangest and most fascinating place, Part 1. The Legend of KarniMata. The temple is dedicated to KarniMata, a mystic and saint born in the 14th century. She is worshipped as an incarnation of the goddess Durga. According to legend, KarniMata once tried to resurrect the son of a storyteller who had drowned. But the god of death, Yama, refused. In response, KarniMata declared that members of this community would no longer go to Yama's realm. Instead, they would be reborn as rats, and later reincarnated as humans again. Thus, rats at this temple are seen as the souls of humans, reborn, sacred, and untouchable. Part 2. Inside the temple. The KarniMata Temple in Deshnok, Rajasthan is both majestic and unusual. Built in marble with silver doors and intricate carvings, it looks like many other Rajasthani temples. Until you step inside here, thousands of rats, called kabas, run freely. They drink milk from bowls, nibble at sweets offered by devotees, and climb across the marble floors. What surprises most visitors is how calm it feels. Instead of panic, there is reverence. Devotees bend down to feed the rats, and some even feel blessed if a rat scurries across their feet. Eating food nibbled by a rat here is not dirty, it is sacred. Part 3. The White Rat. Mystery. Among the thousands of black and brown rats, there are a few rare white rats. These are considered especially holy, believed to be manifestations of KarniMata's family. Spotting one is considered an immense blessing. Devotees wait for hours in hopes of seeing just one white rat emerge from the shadows. Part 4. History of the Temple. The current temple structure was built in the 1900s under Maharaja Ganga Singh of Bikaner. But devotion to KarniMata dates back to the 1400s. For centuries, this site has been a pilgrimage center where both locals and travelers come to seek blessings, protection, and miracles. The temple architecture, silver doors, marble floors, and domed ceilings, stands in contrast to the hundreds of scurrying rats, making it one of the most surreal religious sites in the world. Part 5. Rituals and Practices. Every day, devotees bring bowls of milk, grains, and sweets for the rats. The animals are treated as honored guests, not pests. If a rat dies inside the temple, it must be replaced by a silver or gold rat statue. This ensures that the cycle of souls continues unbroken. Walking barefoot is mandatory for visitors. This means stepping carefully among thousands of rats, a practice that some outsiders find uncomfortable. But for devotees, it is an act of faith. Part 6. Pilgrims and Tourists. Each year, thousands of pilgrims visit KarniMata Temple to seek blessings. Alongside them are curious travelers from around the world, some fascinated, others horrified. For many, it's a test of faith. Can you overcome fear or disgust and see the temple through the eyes of devotion? Part 7. Myths and Mysteries. Over time, countless myths have surrounded the temple. Some say that no plague or disease has ever emerged from these rats, despite their vast numbers. Others whisper that the rats protect the town of Deshnoke, keeping misfortune away. Skeptics call it coincidence, believers call it divine power. Part 8. Symbolism of the rats. On a deeper level, the temple challenges our idea of purity and impurity. In many cultures, rats represent filth and disease. But here, they symbolize reincarnation, protection, and sacred life. It reminds us how culture shapes belief, and how belief shapes the way we see the world around us. So, the KarniMata Temple stands as one of the world's most unusual shrines, a place where devotion turns fear into reverence, and where thousands of tiny lives are honored every single day. Would you dare to walk barefoot through its halls, sharing space with 25,000 sacred rats? Tell me what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into mystery and culture, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from around the world. Until next time. Remember, sometimes the strangest traditions hold the deepest meaning.